What's up, Taurus? It's your girl Dominique with Empathic Guidance, and I'm back to do your first half of February Teroscope Love reading, okay? So, guys, before I just jump off into y'all premeditated shuffle, I'm gonna go ahead and put the disclaimer out there. If you guys haven't already joined the Soul Tribe, what are you guys waiting on? Okay, y'all long overdue. Don't be this behind, okay? Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell so you can be notified every time I post a brand new Zodiac video or go live or just any other kind of information that I can come up with you guys, okay? I'm doing a lot of different series and I'm very people's choice, so I allow you guys to pick things that you want to hear about. But other than that, I want to let you guys know that time is fluid, so is energy. Sometimes you will hear me talk about the prominent energy as it pertains to you, but if it was your partner or the cross watcher, just go ahead and switch that energy. As well as there being different time levels of this. Like, you can literally be ahead of this reading where this is a warning for what's to come. You can be in the thick of this. You can be right on time of the time schedule where this is happening in your life right now and you need clarity. And this is actually providing you with the clarity of something in which has you confused. If not, then it's going to be something in the past, and maybe it's bringing up something that you didn't know about a situation that had you left in the fog, okay? So either way, it's helping, whether it's old, present, or something that you haven't yet encountered, okay? So now that we've got all of that out the way, we can go ahead and move forward. So right here, I definitely have the Justice card. And so with the Justice card, that speaks to Libras. So you guys definitely could have Libra in y'all chart. If not, y'all can be dealing with a Libra. But when it comes down to justice, it can mean anything from court legalities to something just being fair and fitting or the way that it's supposed to go. If not, it can also represent karma, because there is a such thing as karmic justice. So in this situation, I do feel like there was a part of this that was meant to happen, and that's why justice was crowning the reading here. Now, I do see that there was very impulsive energy in a relationship that you was involved in, because this is the Knight of Wands and it's in reverse. And we all know that the Knight of Wands in reverse is very impulsive, lusty, one-night stand energy. And because of this energy, there was a Ten of Swords cause, which is basically a betrayal. So it seems as though somebody's impulsive behavior has betrayed somebody, and maybe this is perpetual behavior, Taurus, for you or the person that you're dealing with. Maybe somebody is always out cheating, somebody's always out having one-night stands, or being extra flirtatious, or just being lusty about, people outside of the relationship. Taurus, it could be you, because this is the Hierophant, and the Hierophant represents your astrological sign. But this also can represent contracts or marriage. So this could be happening within a marriage union. If not, it can be happening within a household in which people share contracts together. We have the Queen of Swords here in reverse. So this could be your counterpart here. The Queen of Swords is typically an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini. And we do have Libra already here crowning the reading. So you very well can be dealing with a Libra or have Libra in your chart. But I do feel as though there is, I want to say, back and forth. So when I see the Queen of Swords in reverse, that's somebody that's very closed off, very defensive. They are very sharp with their words. So that's like a lot of yelling, cussing. So this is somebody that's very brash with their words. So if it's you that's being impulsive and, exhibiting one-night stand energy, to people outside of your relationship, and this is your counterpart, then they're very upset about it. And they're very vocally upset about it. They're, telling you about yourself, basically. So I have the Six of Cups here, and the Six of Cups to me is reconciliations, and most of the time from people from the past. So it doesn't have to necessarily be a romantic relationship, but it can be, okay? So this could be an ex that you are actually having one-night stands with outside of your relationship, is what I'm seeing here. And I feel for the longest, I feel for the longest with the strength here that you were trying to tame yourself from this person. I feel like when you got into this relationship with this very vocally defensive person, you know, maybe it started to make your past look more attractive. Like, man, they didn't talk shit to me like this. You know, they was pretty laid back, and this person is something else. So if you can see, this is somebody that's trying very hard to tame a beast here. And that could be you trying hard to tame your beast. But at the same time, as you can see, this guy's not looking forward, he's looking back. So I definitely see that Taurus, if it was you, and you could be dealing with a Leo as well. So you'll be in an actual relationship with Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and you can be actually attracted to or lusting for having some type of affair outside of your relationship with somebody that's a Leo or has Leo in their chart. But I definitely do see that it's looking as though you're looking back, and it's like you can't even help yourself, because if you can tell, this man has about 6 different eyes. So that's like somebody's eyes bucked out their head, like, man, really having to tame themselves against something that they left behind, you know. So there's a completion here. So I don't know if somebody is actually just wanting to go back to the past and leave their relationship standing, but there can also be long distance travel. So maybe your ex is at a distance, Taurus, the ex that you're looking towards, but it's looking like a secret here is coming out, because it's looking like you're planning on making some type of love offer here, an emotional love offer. And I feel as though if you planned on it being done behind your partner's back in a very secretive way, then some way, somehow, they caught wind of it and they found out that either you had a secret relationship or that you gave out some type of offer behind their back. Okay, so the cards I want to use is in the window because I was charging my decks in the last night of the full moon, which is last night. So hold on, I'll be back. Okay, so we're going to do we are definitely going to do crystals visions for your main spread, Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the first half of February. What energies or messages do we need to pull for Taurus? Sun, Moon, and Rising for the first half of February. That's the 1st through the 15th, 2020 for the astrological sign of Taurus. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Love messages. What's going on in Taurus's love life right now? Got 2 cards that just popped up. Wow, the Justice card came up again, and certainly somebody is being studied or watched in this situation here. So I don't know if this is speaking to the same thing, but you know, like I said, you could be watching or really looking at an ex like, okay, you know, and feeling quite complacent where you're at right now. Again, when we talk about justice, this can be karma. It literally can be karma here, all right? So maybe that ex that you left behind wasn't, you know, maybe you didn't see them for what they were when you were with them, Taurus, no matter who they are. You know, maybe you didn't see them for who they are, and, you know, now you feel like you're getting your karma back because maybe you left them behind the same way you coming back to them. You know, maybe you left them for somebody else, and now you leaving that other person to go back to them. Is what I'm seeing here. Yeah, the secret is getting ready to come out with the High Priestess here. That could just speak to so many things. Like a High Priestess sometimes can come up as a secret mistress. So you could be like stepping away from a mistress, or you could have gotten into a relationship with your mistress, and now that's coming out. This could have been somebody that you met at work, or somebody that you was just heavily focused on, and now you have seemed to grown complacent. So there's a sense of really not, I guess you didn't really know who this person was, Taurus, and you probably thinking to yourself, okay, that's exactly what I get with the Taurus card. I mean, not with the Taurus card here, but with the Justice card here. And again, I'm getting a sense, and I know a lot of Taurus that have Libra in their chart. So you could have that. Yeah, wow. Something that you was heavily focused on. Okay. All right, so like I said, I feel like this is a karmic justice situation. Maybe you're receiving your karma, or maybe you're on the person, maybe you're the ex, and you feel as though your ex is receiving their karma because they left you for a situation that they're no longer happy in. And so now, you know, if they were dealing with like a secret mistress at work, or if they were just focused in another direction and secretly have feelings for somebody else, they've grown complacent with that situation. They see that that situation is not quite as exciting or, you know, fulfilling as they thought it was going to be. They're not getting the proper attention when it comes to this new relationship that they're in, as well as they feel their success declining. So maybe this person holds them down, holds them back in some kind of way, or maybe period, you know, their success has been declining because this is a karmic situation. So let me see, y'all. That's all I had to see. I was waiting for the Wheel of Fortune. With these two together, this is definitely karmic justice. Okay, justice has been served in this situation. And the thing about it, Taurus, if this is you and not your partner, at least you're being big enough to see it. Like, okay, I see what's happening here. I guess I deserve this, you know. So, you know, that's the thing. It's like you kind of picking yourself, dusting yourself off, and admitting your wrongs. And with you doing that, I definitely do feel like positive change will come after this lesson learned here. Judgment in reverse. You know, I feel like you wasn't really seeing this. You didn't get the wake-up call. I even feel as though you know, especially if the person that you left behind sensed that you was having an affair, I feel like they tried to tell you over and over again that this was going to happen. So with this high priestess here, that person could have been very intuitive that you were with, and you weren't listening to them. Like, they may have been telling you, like, you know what, you're going to end up leaving me for this person, and it's not going to work out. And I feel like you didn't listen to them because you viewed them as being more jealous and bitter that you wanted to move on and go in another direction. You know, and so there's a sense of lost hope. You could have been dealing with an Aquarius here, but there is a sense of sadness and depression when it comes from this situation, and it could be on the end, on both part of y'all. But we have the Magician crowning the reading here. So also we got Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini in this reading. So I don't know if you know both, know all, or if of all of those, some aspect is in your chart. But what I do know is that, you know, you didn't see things quite clearly, and now I feel as though you feel like you are receiving a lack of wish fulfillment, and you blaming yourself for it, Taurus. But at the end of the day, there was a lesson, and there's a silver lining in every lesson here. You know, don't view it as, you know, I mean, view it exactly how you want to, because honestly, if you view it as, man, I messed up, maybe it will prevent you from messing up again. Why is the Justice card here? The fish just came out. So I don't know if this situation has something to do with money. You know, maybe, I don't know. But we're going to see. All right. So, yeah. There was a sense of, that with the coffin in reverse, there is a sense of something you want something to resurrect here. Okay. Why is the Page of Swords here? I feel like that's you watching that ex. Watching the ex. You know, just seeing what they're doing here. You're in reverse. So you are definitely watching somebody that you left behind. I feel like you got duped. I feel like the person that you went towards, they presented themselves as like prosperity and, you know, abundance and a happy, healthy home and family, because with the fish here, that definitely represents growth and prosperity. And I feel as though this person, the person that you move towards, away from your person, like let's say you left somebody for somebody else, that person was fronting. Like, they made themselves seem like they was such a healthy choice, or choose me, or leave that person behind, they no good for you, or they hold you back. But that's exactly what they did. Like, they did 10 times the damage to you as they try to proclaim your partner doing. And they could have just been vying for you because of your wealth, you know, unless you guys both had wealth and they just felt like you would be better with them, you know, because you can grow and prosper with them. And maybe you did prosper on a financial level, but this situation turned out to not be a marriage material, or a situation that's going to lead to marriage. There is a possibility that you was married, Taurus. Like I said, the Hierophant represents marriage. So maybe you got divorced and left somebody behind for this person, and then it didn't pan out. And now you really feeling bad. And you really feeling like you got your karma from this situation. The stars in reverse here. It's a lot of depression. It's a lot of sadness surrounding this situation here. Why is the High Priestess here in reverse? Yeah, this is you concerned. And it's a sense of you feeling like, man, I should have followed my gut, or man, I should have listened. Because if it wasn't your intuition, I was telling you, you know, maybe this situation I'm moving towards isn't working or worth it. It could have been your person. Your person could have literally saw this coming and told you, look, it's not going to work out in your favor. Yeah, I do. I feel like it was your person that told you. And now you wish that you had them again. But you're not hopeful that you can have them back again. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? Occupation. You met this person at work. Eight of Pentacles and this, they both work cards here. So yeah, there is a sense of, there's definitely a sense of, there's definitely a sense of having an affair at work. And it not only ending a marriage or a relationship, but it not working out, is not being as successful or lucrative or good as you thought it was going to be. I feel like you did feel like you was headed towards luck and abundance and prosperity. But in a sense, you left feeling like you lost a victory, like you lost a battle. I feel like there was no winners in this situation, to be honest with you. Why is the Six of Wands in reverse here? Yeah, it didn't go far. It did not go the distance here. I feel like this person promised you a lot, Taurus. They promised you this happy, healthy family. They promised you traveling. They promised you fortune. They promised you that this situation will be better than the last, the one that you left behind. This Queen of Swords in reverse. You know, and that could be the energy that you're afraid that they're going to be in if you try to reapproach, is like, I'm not taking you back. I'm not taking you back. You left me for somebody else. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Why is the Wheel of Fortune here for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Why is the Wheel of Fortune? Yeah, adjudication in reverse. That's crazy because we already got the Judgment in reverse. But basically it says like karma came upon a situation because you weren't seeing things clearly. And so Spirit removed you from a situation that was essentially meant for you, and they allowed you, like, okay, go ahead, so your oats, you know, but you're not seeing things clearly. So you had to learn a hard lesson because you were looking at something in the wrong light. Like either it was something for money, something for love, something for looks, but it didn't grow. You didn't see that this situation wasn't fruitful, and it just ended in nothing. It just ended. It ended, and you ended everything. It's like you felt like something you was moving towards was so valuable that it was worth you losing it all for it, and you lost it all, and then this thing didn't work. Okay, so if you are communicating to an Aquarius, I feel like you letting them know all of this, you know, and you lost hope, and you also feel like your wish aren't being fulfilled in this situation. But if you come forth to tell this person the truth, even if they don't take you back, you definitely want to do it as a peace offering. When I see the lilies, that's an offering of peace. You know, like, okay, yeah, you know what? It's crazy. I felt this crazy, amazing bond to you. And even though we're not together, we still friends. I still love you, you know, but I have to tell you this. And, you know, when I left, I did this, I did that, and it didn't work out. And now I had to really receive my karmic justice for it. So I just wanted to tell you, you were right. And, you know, thank you. And whatever the case is, you know, because you might not be thanking this person, but at the end of the day, you learned a great lesson. And I feel like you're looking at the silver lining of it instead of just, you know, I feel like it's some sadness here because I keep getting a star in reverse. Yeah, you were between two worlds here, you know, and, you know, it's like, am I going to leave the past behind and embark on something new, you know, or what? And I feel like you chose to embark on something new, and maybe the thing that you were moving towards looked much more happy, colorful, and enticing, and it looked like you was leaving behind gray days. But that's the thing, you know, illusions are created all the time, and it's very easy from somebody on the outside looking in to, you know, make it seem as though your relationship is so horrible, you know, and okay, you can do better, or I can give you better, or I can love you better, I can make you happy. But I do feel like upon you having this revelation, Taurus, behind you realizing that this is all a lesson, you still hold the key to your own happiness. I feel like you still have the opportunity to have a happy and blessed life. I do feel like you left thinking that you were going to be more happy, and it didn't end up happening here. That's what I'm saying for sure. Go the distance came out in reverse, and honestly, I already said it didn't go the distance here. So with this here, you thought this was going to go far. It didn't, you know. You were lured off, you know, feeling that you were going to be more happy. That's why you was between both worlds, because somebody that really, really made you happy on a temporary basis came in and convinced you that you can never find the happiness that they give you within the union that you was in. And you believed it. You know, and it's okay, because we all make mistakes sometimes, Taurus, so you can't beat yourself up about it. Just learn the lesson intended to be learned and, you know, move forward. If you want to speak your piece to this person that you left behind, just so that you can feel better about, you know, moving forward in life, then by all means do that. Get that off your chest. Go talk to your past person, let them know, and, you know, I guess clean that slate. That way you can feel more, you can feel better on a karmic level moving forward. Okay? So, with that being said, guys, that was your Tauroscope reading. If you liked the video, please subscribe to the channel, hit that bell, give me a big fat thumbs up, comment your thoughts and opinions down below, and I'll check you guys out on the next video.